Welcome everyone to the show. I'm your host Don Vic. You already know we in the building, baby. Woo! Today we got some great guests coming on the show. Can't wait uh, for my good friend Diana Firefly to come on the show, and her friend or her daughter. Not sure exactly what she is, but her name is Britt Sellers. So I can't wait for these young ladies to come on the show so we can start to talk to them and find out what exactly they're doing at this present day. Woo! So I hope everybody's having a good day today. It's Sunday. You already know what it is. Um, as for me, I'm always having a good day, even when I'm having a bad day. So, just really want to shout out all the viewers that are logging in right now to the show. Um, Also want to shout out all my Parapost network family, my P3 family, my YouTube watchers, Instagram watchers, my TikTok. Thank you. TikTok be showing me a lot of love, man. Thanks to the TikTok followers that I have, man. They showing me much love in my Instagram. You know what I'm saying? And of course my Facebook fans. So thank you guys so much for the love and support. So who do we have here logged in? Let me see who this is. Parapose podcast. What's up, everybody? What's going on? Much love, much love, much love. That must be my brother Matt. Um, so just waiting for the Firefly to log in so we can start the show. I'm ready to rock and roll. I'm ready. Let me put on my eyes. I mean, I love my sunglasses, and that is my trend, guys. Anytime you see my show, I always have sunglasses because I love sunglasses, and that's my trend. Okay, you can see up there. But let me put on my eyes. Whoop. Okay, here we go. I can see. IG, my co-host, was popping. IG, what's up, man? What's going on? You want to come on? You want to come on here with me, man? You can. Oh, my other beautiful queen is in the building. What's up, Anna? Anna. You know what I'm saying? Anna, I love you. Woo! You're the one for me. You're the kind of girl makes me feel right. Okay? That's from my girl Anna, boy. Okay? So, thank you guys for logging in. I'm gonna sing it for you, Anna. Okay? Definitely said. What's up, IG? IG's in the building, guys. Okay? You know what it is. So, I've had a great weekend. Hugs right back to you. Okay? Ooh, I can feel the hug. Trying to keep the cold out. Okay. I feel you. It is kind of chilly out today, boy. You see, I'm ready for the weather, Got on my vest, my hoodie, because after the show, I'm going to be heading out. I'm going to see my son. But, it's been a great weekend. I hope you guys are getting ready for Christmas. Um, I hope you guys are getting everything you guys need for Christmas. See, I don't, for me, I don't celebrate holidays. I'm not a holiday guy. You guys can call me the Grinch. You guys can call me the Grinch because I hate holidays. I hate holidays, guys. Okay, I sure do. So, ooh, you guys are tuning in today, huh? Okay. So, I got my guest on here today. Ooh, boy, they look pretty. Okay. So, guys, I finally got my guest here. I got Brittany Sellers and my friend Diana Firefly. I want to know where Diana got that last name. Okay, Firefly. Hope she ain't stinging nobody. Okay, so guys, we got my guests on here. We're gonna bring them on the show. We're gonna talk to them and find out exactly what they're doing now and what they have done in the past. So, please, guys, welcome Brittany Sellers and my friend Diana Firefly. Hi, ladies.
Hello.
Hi. Let me see.
Hi.
Let me see if I can get y'all. Oh, there you go.
There we go.
Ooh. Hi, ladies. How y'all doing?
We're doing good.
Oh man, you guys sound alike. Are you all on time with it and everything? Okay. So, tell us a little bit about yourself. Let's start with Brittany.
My name's Brittany Sellers, and I am 25 years old, and I am a female movie director, which is very rare in Hollywood.
Okay.
And I'm also the director of photography, and I also do screenwriting, and I do animation, I do character design, I do basically everything. And for the sake of the show, I'm going to let in my giant St. Bernard puppy because he is barking, and I'll be right back.
Okay, dogs are all welcome. So, Diana, tell the viewers who you are.
I'm the producer of Scoffer Studios. I'm the head of the studio, and I basically run everything. Britt and we do everything together. I help direct, and I kind of put the stars into the film. I do all the casting. I do the marketing, and I also do things like put together business meetings. Like if we have business meetings or something we have to do, I write. I wrote in most of the Dagon characters. So Dagon's kind of my little baby. It's kind of my thing. So
Okay. So the interesting thing about this is that this is an all women production, right?
yes.
Yes.
Holy crap! Oh, how can I dive into this production? What are you kidding? That's so dope.
It's amazing because women directors make up like 5% of the industry, and that's incredibly bad. We need more female movie producers, we need more female directors, we need more female talent in there. I mean, there's tons of actresses, but there are no behind the scenes people in charge who are women. Hardly. It's just so rare. So we're really trailblazing here, and we're flying blind on a rocket cycle, but we're having a blast, and I think we're doing a damn good job.
I think you are too. And that's so dope that you guys have a all women production team together, and you're the producer. Are you guys related?
Yes.
Yes.
Mother-daughter team.
Holy moly, that's even better. That's so exciting.
We create as a team, mother-daughter team. So.
She's got my back. I got hers. We're good.
That's amazing.
We're cool.
I love that. I love that. I can see the resemblance. But this is so dope. I'm amazed that you guys are working together as a team, not just just like family members, but as a team, because it's important to work as a team, versus this is my mom and this is my daughter, and I'm going to do it my way, or no, I'm going to do it mom's way. You guys work as a team.
Yeah, we're basically the same person, but we have slightly different fashion sense. That's about it.
That's cool. So, tell us some of the films, Diana, that you guys have worked on or put together.
Right now we just finished Blood Brothers Life Harvest, which is a zombie apocalypse film. It's a huge undertaking. We have a giant cast. We have music by Luke Truin from Discovery Channel. We have several local, really good musical bands.
This is a really, it's a zombie film, but it's got everything. It's got romance. It's got two young brothers trying to protect each other and their family during the zombie apocalypse. It's so exciting. It's got fight scenes. It's very dark. It's extremely dark, but it's also got some really fun, exciting moments in it. My mom actually designed and created the character Dakota. And without Dakota, there would be no major zombie horde fights. There'd be no, excitement. I've got the emotion is in my character, Enoch and Aaron. They're the two brothers are the focus of the whole film. And it's very emotion driven. It's very character driven. But Dakota and his freedom fighting beautiful ladies is very exciting. And we're so proud of Nathan Kirby for his portrayal of that character. And we just love everyone who we've been working with. Everyone's been great. And we've got some pretty damn fine footage. I was expecting our first live action to be crap. And it is Netflix worthy, man. It is awesome.
I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it. I mean, I seen the post you guys put up for the film Blood Brothers, and it looks scary.
It
It
is
does look
terrifying.
scary. It looks, yes, it
It
does look
is
terrifying.
terrifying.
But so
And
It grabs you. It grabs you from the first second that you see it because it's so shocking. The first part of it is so shocking and terrifying that you're stunned. And it takes you a while to get over that because we just take off. It just explodes with action. It's terrifying from the first second.
yeah, we were
so it's like,
previewing some of the footage that I color graded. I've officially finished 10 minutes of color grading. The whole film is edited, but there's no color yet. So we're editing that in. And we were previewing it and we're like, holy shit, this looks so good.
right, right. Would you say this is one of your best films?
Yes, I'd say this is one of many of our best films that we're about to create. We've got so many projects lined up, it's ridiculous, but this is going to be a gem out of them.
Yeah, Dagon is our other production. It's about halfway through, a little bit more than half. And it stars, of course, Tim Curry, Doug Bradley, Bryce Papenbrook. We have Jack O'Halloran. We have Leon Hendricks, which is Jimi Hendrix' brother. We have Louise White. We have Aishan Dejamel. We have Ale Ale. She owns Integrity Magazine. And I'm really pro empowerment for women because there is only 5% of women directors out there in the industry. So I am very sensitive about putting empowerment into my films with my characters and also with the women who are the actors, because most of my friends are very empowered in what they do. They're entrepreneurs, they're fashion editors, they own magazines. Louise White, she's amazing. She's in our film. She flew in all the way from the UK.
Oh wow!
And her aunt Charlotte Jenner.
Yeah,
There's
amazing.
so many zombie names in my head. I can't keep them all straight. But anyway, Charlotte Jenner, she is our corpse bride, and she kicks ass.
Really, really?
She's amazing.
We have a zombie bride, and apparently on her wedding day, she got bit. Probably ate the groom, but anyway.
She's pissed.
That's funny. Wow. So
But
yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
We had so much fun, and we stuck Aisha and Dejamal down into the caves.
Yeah, it was terrifying.
That was so much fun. We got so many elements to this zombie film. It's not just the two brothers. It's the main storyline is the two brothers, but there's so many little bits of magic in there that's just awesome and terrifying. So much fun.
So when is this movie going to be released?
Well, we do want to try and hit the can. So we're probably going to have to hold off on releasing it until 2024 so that we can do all of the film festivals and everything. You have to schedule those ages in advance. So it will be officially done by next Halloween. Whether or not it will be released is depending on distribution. If we do not get satisfactory distribution, we will run the film circuits and do all of the film festivals, and we'll have a blast doing that. I'm actually looking forward to it if none of the bigwigs pick us up yet.
We've been approached by several distribution companies already, but we're very picky, and we're looking for the very best for our films. Of course, Dagon has so many stars in it, so we're considering a larger distribution company. We've been approached by like 5 or 6 different ones. We look at everybody. Feel free to approach us. We're going to look at everybody for distribution, but we want something that we could get a theatrical release as well as, the DVDs and the streaming media.
Right. That's amazing. Well, I have a friend of mine from California. I think he also helps out with distribution. I can connect you with him and see what he can offer you.
That'd be great. Yeah, we look at everyone, right. and we want it out there on the biggest media that we can. We would love to be on the Shudder channel. Haha.
Our studio is unique because we don't discriminate to anyone. We hire the smallest person from Facebook to like Tim Curry,
biggest person,
the Kings. So we give everybody a shot, and that pretty much goes for everything. If we have talent that we're looking to cast, we go with just whoever fulfills the character the best.
We support LGBTQ. We support
Okay.
minorities. We hire minorities.
And we try and put women in power wherever we can.
Yeah, most of the women that are in these films have their own businesses. They're very empowered, and they take a stand on trying to influence and help other women, because that's what we're really about, is helping minorities, helping women, helping people that don't have a chance.
Because it's so brutal
Right.
in
It's
Hollywood.
brutal.
It's so brutal trying to get anywhere. There's always contingencies, and there's always
Yes.
there's always these things that come with the job that you do not want to be involved with. So we have
Right.
none of that. We're just, come on in. If you're talented, let's do this thing.
I like that. I like that because you're right. You know, there's so many production out there that don't give people opportunities. You know, they kind of work with their own team that they already have. So if you ain't recommended from somebody in the group that recommends you, then they won't let you in. And I think that's not cool. I think that everyone should have the door, at least give someone an opportunity and see what they can bring to the table. You know, if they're good, then you work with them. If they're not good, you say, well, you know what? We're looking for someone more experienced. Maybe you should go back and try a little harder, get yourself together, and then come back. You
We
know,
get approached. We get approached by so many filmmakers that are women and
Right.
people in the industry, like makeup artists, women makeup artists, women in stunts, women in all areas of film production. And they say, oh my gosh, you guys, we support you. We're just so glad you're out there, because
Right.
there's nothing. I mean, the people that own a studio are generally men. And I mean, that own the whole studio. And so we're kind of trail breaking. So
I love that. I love that. I love the fact that, and you're right. There should be more women out there having their own production team, and you know, for me personally, I think it's easier for me to work with women than with the guys.
There's less attitude problems.
Yes, you know. So next time you guys look for audition, I might come in with a wig and some heels, and you know, try to get in and work with you, girl.
That's even better.
come
Okay.
on. Come on.
Okay.
We'll party.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, I
Yeah.
you know, I love.
We loved all of our talent we got for both projects. We've got Dagon Troll Chronicles, and it's got the most amazing roster of talent ever. And we were so proud of Doug Bradley for all of his great work, and for Tim Curry. Tim Curry came out during COVID and went all the way across to Hollywood at Salami Studios to record. And we really, really wanted to be there, but we couldn't because it was COVID. And everything was shut down. So it's a major bummer. But we got him flowers, and we were in contact the whole time, and it was so much fun. And he did so great.
And Doug Bradley turned out to be such a sweetheart. He signed a demon cube for me,
Really?
and for my birthday. So it was really cool.
A lemons box.
Yeah. And sent it to me, which was really special. And I have that. And I'll always remember that he did that for me. It's really sweet.
She calls him her favorite demon.
He's my favorite demon.
It's his favorite demon. Well, you ain't met me yet. I'm the biggest demon there is. Okay. So, Diana, what do you love more about your job?
Oh my goodness. I love the people I meet, and I love being in control of like who I'm casting for these films. I love writing, and I've written things all my life, and I'm very good at character development. I also draw and I sketch. And I'm actually having an art show in London this year, in 2023, that's coming up. And I'm going to show my original artwork. I'm going to do this in collaboration with Aishan Dejmal, who is fashion editor for Integrity magazine. And I think we were in November's issue of Integrity. Let me show you.
Ooh, I like that.
They won Fashion Magazine of the Year in the UK, and they did a whole special on our zombie film.
Wow.
So you can see
Oh my goodness. How cool is that?
Fun stuff.
It's very
Yes.
fun, and I think they're going to help us with the fashion show, and it's like a fashion show art show.
Naturally,
And
we're going to invite all of our
favorite people. Elton John, number one, I'm going to invite.
Elton, my man,
Oh,
50
yeah.
grand.
And
Okay.
Tim Curry and Doug Bradley and probably Britney Spears. We're going to invite a lot of people to the art show in London. So yeah.
Wow.
Hopefully they'll come. We're going to invite them. But anyway.
Hey, it's worth a try, right? It's worth the try. And Brittany, what do you love about directing? Um, do you act as well?
I do not, because I don't know. I just don't want to be like, I just don't like any of it. I don't like to act because I'm constantly thinking, do I look fat from this angle? And how the hell am I supposed to cry on demand? I can't cry. So anyway,
we've had so many offers to be in films over in Germany and different countries, and we're just not really into that. And we've had people that want us to help with music videos and film in places like Cyprus. And we're really up for that. I mean, I would love to do music videos and stuff, but it has to be something, that it's a friend or something really exciting, something we feel really connected to.
I think my favorite part about filming, I think I like the live action the best, actually, because even though animation is amazing, you have to create every single second. And that takes so much energy and effort, and you spend all day long making one head turn or one little blink. And with live action, it's so fast. Like, we can get 7 scenes done in one day, and a lot of our footage is amazing. It's funny because we actually had so many camera crews lined up to come, camera and sound crews. We had like 6 ready to show up. And on the day of filming, no one appeared, and they were all ghosted. And so all that there was me and my black magic and my little microphone that I had like mounted on the top. And so I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, it was crazy. We worked our asses off on that film.
I had to, it's funny because I'm good at it. I was learning on the damn set. I'm like, how do I turn on the camera? I turned it on, I made it work, and it looks damn awesome. I'm like, how am I this good at this? I just started. I don't even know where the button is.
Our actors were great. I mean, even though they're local people, a lot of them, they were fantastic. We got some very attractive people in this.
Some of them had never acted before, and this was their first time. Like our main character, Alex Hahn, he'd never acted before.
Bobby Batson, actually, he was in a film with Hayden Christensen. He's one of our main characters. Bobby Batson was only 14. He's only 14. He's fabulous in this film. It's fabulous.
And one of our empowered ladies, Devin Newton, she runs her own dojo. She kicked ass.
She's karate.
She's our main tough lady. She's very cool. And we had Pyro, which is Megan Eddy. I believe she was in a few little films before ours.
A lot of really tough, empowered characters. We have women doing things that are tough.
Right. See, I need a woman like that to keep me on point. Keep me straight.
I would get so tired, and we'd be redoing the same scene from every single angle imaginable. And the actors are like, "Can we stop?" I'm like, "No." And however tired you are, I'm more tired than you are. So just
it was exhausting.
Do it again.
We would do like 30 takes sometimes.
Wow.
Like, oh my God.
I'd be laying upside down on the ground next to their feet. And I'm like, do it again. And they're like, but I'm tired. I'm like, do it.
Right. Because see, they don't know, as directors, you're looking for a certain shot.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
So not until you get that shot, you're going to keep doing the takes till you get the shot you want. And me as an actor, right? I know, because now I'm going to start shooting my own film next year. So I know by being a host and being in front of the camera all the time and working with cameras, the angles that I'm going to be looking for and the shot that I'm looking for. But a lot of actors don't understand that in the director when they say, no, take, let's take another take. Let's do it again. And if you're taking 30 takes on one shot that you're trying to get I'm gonna have to sit that actor down and say, listen, guy, I'm looking for the shot. Okay, my film is dying, and we still haven't got the shot. So give me the shot I want.
Exactly. We were trying to navigate through this cave. That was the worst shoot ever. It
was straight down, and it had lakes and this water everywhere underground.
And we were slipping and sliding all through the cave. I'm like, grab me. If I go down, the whole film's gone.
How funny is that? That's hilarious.
I was so scared I was going to drop the camera or myself into a subterranean lake.
Really?
Not fun.
So, who chooses the locations? Your mom or you do?
We both do. We do everything 50-50.
Okay.
Yeah, we were shooting in abandoned houses. We were shooting in old farms. We were shooting in fields. We were shooting in caves. We were shooting in Star Trek studios. We were having a great time.
Wow. We went over to Star Trek studios and had so much fun. Oh my God. Really? And we also invited Louise White to go over there and got some fabulous footage of her at the Star Trek studios. And we did Louise and Charlotte Jenner in the Star Trek studio. We did the part that she needed for us for Blood Brothers. It was really fun.
You girls are amazing. I'm just, there should be more women like you two out there.
Well, we're on fire. I mean, we have so much energy and sparkle and craziness.
I love that.
And I mean, we're just fearless, totally fearless. Right. Like if we were afraid, we would have never been able to get the huge stars we have. We just go for it. And right now, things are just going crazy. We had one post that got 70,000 hits on it within like 8 hours. And it's like, we're just this close from going viral on it, all our stuff. It's just crazy. It's unbelievable.
Yeah. I mean, if you put in out good work and good movies, man, there's no way you can lose. It's going to be a win-win.
I think the universe is just kind of, it responds like when you put something out there that's just really exciting and different. Our stuff's so different from anybody else's that the universe just responds to it. And we have actors approaching us all the time. We almost got Christina Ricci. I mean, we almost got Christina Ricci, and I will revisit that next year.
I'm sure you would.
We were talking to her for like 3 weeks, and it was like, and then she had a series coming up, so she couldn't do it. But I'm telling you, we were that close, and I said, "This is really amazing. How far we've come in 3 years."
Yeah, our studio is a young studio. In film world, I mean, that new Avatar, it took 10, 20 years to make. Dang. Yeah. That was a long wait, and I can't wait to see it. But
we've been working, on
films take ages to finish
since it's animated and it's hand drawn and it's 2D and it's beautiful. We got Bryce Papenbrook in it. Bryce Papenbrook is a huge animated film star. He's in Demon Slayer, the highest grossing animated film in the world in history. And we've got him in our film. And I mean, seriously, he's in 60 animated films.
And if anybody wants to see our projects, they can check them out on YouTube and on Facebook and on IMDb and basically everywhere.
And if they want to support us financially, we would love that because our budget is really small. And
we're broke after the zombies.
We spent all our money on the zombies.
I get it.
We self-fund mostly because we don't like what the investment people have to offer. They're always like, well, we control everything, and you have to
hire our board of directors. They kind of want to swallow us up.
They want to fire.
Oh man, did they freeze? Yeah, they froze up on me. Sorry, guys, this happens. They're not. Connection is bad. Let me see.
Hire all of our cast and hire their guys.
Here we are.
Yeah, you guys froze for a second, so I didn't hear that last part you said when they try to swallow you. I heard you swallow. They try to swallow you in.
I was gonna say this. one of the stars of Dagon, which plays the character Dagon, is Tony Black, and he didn't really have that much experience. And we made him Dagon of Dagon Troll World Chronicles, and he's a wonderful actor. I can't imagine anyone else playing Dagon but Tony Black. And I think that we're probably the only big film he's ever done.
Right. You know, the bad thing about this is what we was talking about, the investors. That's the hardest thing for filmmakers is the budget, you know, to try to get the funds up to create a great movie. But the investors, you know, they always want to swallow you, like you said, Britt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll give you 30% and we'll take the 70. We're going to give you everything you need, you know, and we want the royals, you know, and the copyrights of it.
Yeah. So, and you have to hire our guys, and we get to be on your board of directors, and yada, yada, yada.
Yeah, we had one deal that was like $12 million for Dagon, and we declined it, which is insane. But I mean, we wouldn't have owned the movie. We wouldn't have really made much money at all. Right. So it was just not a good deal.
Right. So we're bootstrapping it, and we could use some help. Crowdfunding isn't going too great. But, you know.
we really don't know how to crowdfund.
We just make the damn thing.
We're so busy creating and being artistic and helping out other people that we don't know how to crowdfund, I guess.
Listen, you girls are heading to the right place. And what you put out to the universe is going to come right back 10 times fold.
Okay? Exactly.
We believe in karma.
Yes, I do too. So, you know, it takes one great film.
Oh, we got two.
To put you where you need to be, you know, and then all these investors is going to throw stuff at you. Well, yeah, take this, take that.
When we got Doug Bradley, who plays Pinhead, I knew the alchemy with our film was great because that doesn't happen. I mean, are you kidding me? We got Bryce, who's huge. And then we got Tim, who's huge. He's a god. And now we got Doug Bradley. Right. Then we've got Jack O'Halloran. Right. And we've got Mark Silverman from Disney. He's in tons of Studio Ghibli movies.
Right.
You know, we've got...
we're very proud.
Oh, we're just...
You should be. You should. I'm proud, and I ain't even nowhere near there. Okay?
I want one more big star before I'm done. And it may be Christina, if I can get her on board. I would love to have Christina. But if not, then maybe Winona.
I think you'll get her. I truly believe
I love Christina. I would just love, because, you know, she was in the Addams Family, and then so was Tim Curry. He did the Addams Family.
It's all in the family, even if they were slightly different films.
It's all in the family.
Right. I was in the Addams Family. I was the animal. I was the one in the dungeon. No, I'm kidding.
We also have Kirk Thatcher from Jim Henson's in my audiobook, because I've got an audiobook that I'm putting together. And we have Richard Ashton. We have a bunch of stars in my audiobook, and it's really unique. It has unique music, and
we have Steve Lee working on it right now. He's almost done with it, so we're really excited to see what.
I'm excited. And this is freezing. I'm sorry, guys, that this is happening. It's the connection, of course. Let's see what's going on here. The connection is bad, guys. I apologize.
Steve Lee is from Disney. He worked on. Here we are.
Okay. Well, you know, I lost you for a second. It froze. So I don't know why it froze. Maybe
it could be our end. We have terrible Wi-Fi connection.
Oh, I was going to say that it's funny because Steve Lee worked on Lion King. And as you know, it was a huge sensation. And he came on board as our sound guy. And Elton John did the music for Lion King.
We're on an Elton John.
Yeah, we love Elton John.
We love his new song he did with Britney Spears. We listen to that on repeat sometimes because we're like, oh, that's
I would love to have Elton John in one of my films.
Hell
or
yeah.
His music as a voice actor, voiceover.
I didn't think we could get Tim, but we did, thanks to her.
I'd love to have and Daniel Radcliffe. I'd love to have him in one of my projects.
Yeah,
Listen,
pretty much the sky's the limit here. We're on our aspirations. We're like, we're going somewhere. We're
Yeah.
getting up there.
yeah, well, definitely you're going somewhere. You have all these amazing actors on some of your movies, so you know you're definitely doing the right thing, and word gets around. These
Yeah,
people.
we're doing back-to-back interviews usually. We did the Daily Mail. We're going to do walks around Britain. I mean, there's a lot of things that we're going to be on. We do tons of podcasts. We've been asked to do tons of magazine articles. So, it's coming. So
Yeah, and you jump on everything that comes your way because exposure and this point right now in social media is big. This is the new TV. This is the new Hollywood right here, right?
Yeah, we couldn't have done our movie without Facebook because we'd coordinate. Where are you, main character? And they'd be like, I'm on my way with nachos. We're coming.
I love nachos.
We had some food trucks that came to help us that were local. They were pretty awesome. We were like shooting all day long, and then we would stop and for a nacho break, and it's so funny because there's like all these zombies with their faces falling off and these teeth stuck to their
eating
faces.
nachos.
They're all eating nachos from At the Curb.
Chimichangas.
The food truck's called At the Curb. Thanks, Nathan Buck. You did awesome on feeding the zombies.
Fabulous food. Fabulous food.
It was great.
And so where you guys located? Are you guys in Australia or what? UK? Where you guys are?
No, we're pretty close to Branson, Missouri. We're in the Midwest.
Okay, in the Midwest. Okay. I'm thinking y'all out in Australia somewhere or the UK.
Well, I have so many actors from the UK, and we're going to go over to the UK. We have friends from the UK that fly over here, and they're in our projects. But I love the UK. They're fabulous.
Yes, big shout out to the UK. I got so much love. The UK is amazing. What would you say is the hardest part for you, Diana, as a producer? What would you say you find is the hardest thing for you to do?
Picking out what project to do next, because we've got like 5 on the back burner. We're going to do a sequel to our zombie film. Yay! Maybe. We're going to do a live production, a live film of Dagon.
Okay.
So that's in the future.
Way in the future. We have to finish the animated version first.
I
we gotta finish this version.
Totally. Yeah. I want to do Dagon live.
And we also have a really cool one that's a period drama that she wrote. And I really want to do that one next because the last 2 projects, they've mainly been fantasy. We'd like to kind of go into the really gritty, real horror type thing.
Yeah, we only do horror or creepy or, like spooky. Yeah. Like my children's book is even creepy. It's like Coraline.
The one that's in the future that I want to do next that she wrote, it's going to be kind of like The Color Purple. It's going to be very, very cool.
And it is very creepy. It is very chilling, and it touches on some sensitive issues because I don't think they've been explored enough. And so anyway,
we can't talk about it too much right now.
But it has murder and it has ghosts and really creepy stuff. Yeah, serious subjects, but it has creepy down south. Ghostly creepiness,
I love horror movies, girl. Y'all gonna turn me on to y'all. I'm trying to tell you something. Okay, so it's funny because I have a friend of mine, Mark Lee. He's from the Enlightened Souls Paranormal team, and we're working on a paranormal movie. He's out of Chicago, Peridia, Chicago, Illinois.
Well, Debbie Cheney Perkins, she does a lot of paranormal stuff, and you ought to hook up with her because she's really cool and wonderful and an empowered woman, and she makes films, and I think she does a lot of paranormal.
Okay, that's good to know. I like that. And Britt, you're a director. What do you find the hardest thing for you to do as a director?
Finding a bathroom on the set when you're out in the middle of nowhere.
Bro, you're funny as hell. I'm trying to tell you, boy.
Another thing that's hard is keeping all of the young actors safe because they're kids. I had Bobby Batson, he's a little kid. I had Megan Eddy, she's a kid. I had 1,000 young zombie children running everywhere. And I'm like, don't touch that. Don't eat that. Don't step on that. Where's your mother?
Yeah, we had the parents on the set, so it was really chaotic.
And Bobby was amazing, but he's so full of energy that, you know, if you're not on his scene, he'll go off to do something more entertaining. And you'll be like, where's Bobby? And he's like, I'm over here touching the sharp thing. I'm like, no, get back here. Don't touch that.
She was like the mom. She was like the mom. And
Wow.
it was, but I usually showed up to kick serious butt. If things were kind of going south or something, I show up and say, no.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes things would get hairy. We'd be like doing 4 different scenes. I've learned now that no matter what makeup you're doing, it's going to take about 4 to 5 hours to do all of the zombie makeup. So in the sequel, we will definitely be working around the makeup.
Yeah, we had 4 makeup artists or 5, sometimes 6.
One time I had all these poor zombies in full out makeup, and we had all these important scenes to do. And it took so long to do the scenes that they never actually got to be on there as their zombies. And it was just so disappointing because their makeup was so good. But by the time we got around to them, you know, it was just everyone had had lunch. It'd been like 5 or 6 hours, and
Exhausting.
the makeup was smeared. It was just hopeless. So I apologize to all those zombies, but we will do better next time.
And one time we were doing a horde, and we had just people that were there at the location we were doing, and at the cave, and they're like, we work here. Can we be in the film? And we're like, sure, because we needed more.
And
horde.
they were so scary.
They were
did great.
terrifying. They were so scary. This one guy was just really scary. He had like this mohawk thing going on.
Yeah.
And tough looking.
Yeah.
Tattoos.
He's so scary.
Great.
And when he materializes out of the darkness, you're like,
it's
so scary.
How awesome is that, right?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Little magic, spontaneous moments just would occur, and we'd be filming, and we'd be like, oh God, film that. That's awesome.
Yeah. When we went down in the caves, we had Aishan Dejamal, and then we had this guy we called him Melvin.
Yeah. His name was Isaac Morton.
And I think they were actually kind of scared being down there in that cave because it was so dark and so
Those
wet.
screams sounded pretty realistic to me.
It was so scary. I mean, because they were in total darkness at one point, and then the lights come on, and the zombies are there.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm gonna do a little shout out. One of my favorite zombies to work with was Rosa Morales. She's so good.
Sweet.
It was so great, and we had so much fun. She came to basically every single one of our shoots. So Rosa, you did great. Thanks.
Awesome. Shout out to Rosa. Hey, that's awesome. Have you, Brittany? You director and Diana,
co-director,
director,
producer.
So, do you guys have problems with bringing the actors, or the actors showing on time? Is that a big thing with you guys, or does everybody show up when they need to show up?
For the most part, everyone would show up. Sometimes something unexpected would happen, or everyone would just not get the message because like the message wouldn't go out. Sometimes the Wi-Fi here sucks really bad. So I'd send out a thing saying we have to be here at this time, and people would show up, and there would be like, you know, the wrong location or it.
But we had a problem one time with some of our main characters. Like this one girl, she's a beautiful girl. She couldn't find a sitter for her kids, so we had to completely switch characters because she just could not make it.
Yeah, we had all of the characters arriving, and we had to cast at the last minute. So
we had like 2 or 3 big cast changes right before we started our film.
Yeah, it's crazy. Right before you start filming, everything gets shuffled up. It's ridiculous.
But what's funny is the way it worked out. We had better people in the end that showed up and became the characters because the interaction between the people worked out fabulous. We've got 2 couples that got married or getting married.
Not get married.
One got married.
It's no. We're not going to go there. But anyway, they're together. Let's put it like that.
They like each other a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, we can pick them. We pick out. Yeah, we were like, these 2 look good together, and then when they show up on set, they're like, we're a thing, and we're like, oh, that happened.
I don't know if it was because it was a relaxed atmosphere, or
yes,
you just picked these really attractive people.
Right.
Everyone was so attractive. It was, you know.
Anyway, if everybody wants to check us out, we're on YouTube, Blood Brothers Life Harvest. You can see what we're talking about.
Or Dagon Troll World Chronicles starring Tim Curry and Doug Bradley.
Yes, very cool projects.
And that's on YouTube and
And on Facebook, everywhere.
Pages everywhere online.
If you want to see our full cast, we're on IMDb. I'm still making a website for the zombies, but we do have websites up for Dagon.
We have a lot of interviews up. We have a lot of magazines up. And you can see us everywhere online. We're getting huge. TikTok. We do funny TikTok videos all the time.
Yeah, me and her are goofballs.
Because we're crazy.
I love crazy. I love crazy. You know,
we're
I'm
fun.
I'm crazy too. So you guys are working on Blood Brothers. It's coming out in 2024. You said, Britt?
It could probably come out earlier. It depends on if we're going to do the can. I would love to send my film to the can. Love it. Both of them, actually.
Is there a trailer out, Britt?
Yes, there is. There's a trailer for both projects on YouTube. I can send you the links when we're done, but they're really fabulous. Everyone who sees our zombie trailer freaks out. Everyone who sees Dagon, they're like, "Oh my god, that's Tim Curry!" You know, it's just so much fun.
We haven't added Doug Bradley because we just hired him.
Okay.
So he's not on my trailer list of actors, but we're going to add him. We're actually coming out with a new trailer pretty soon for Dagon.
Yeah, Dagon's been in production for a long time because it was our first project, and also because we're holding out for the big guys.
Yeah,
so.
Definitely.
For the guns? You holding on for the big guns? You guys are amazing. I love you girls. You girls are so awesome. I can just tell.
Well, we're on fire. We're so excited. We're always, things happen just minute by minute here. Like we'll be sitting here and something will happen. We're like, oh my God. So like screaming and jumping around. And it was like being invited to come over to the UK. We didn't really think about that. And we got invited to come over. We're going to be staying with some of the stars of our films and doing my art show and doing some TV spots. And it's going to be fabulous. I'm going to try to get there around March or April.
Okay. That's amazing. Well, you know, I thank you both for coming on the show. You guys are amazing. I mean, you know, I can already see you guys in, you know, filming how cool you guys are to work with. You know,
everyone said they had a blast. Everyone said that they're so sad it's over, and everyone says they're in for the sequel. So,
and they're like, please let us in on the sequel. And we're like, yeah, I think that something's going to happen with the zombie film. I really do. I think it could turn into something huge.
It is going to turn.
We didn't expect that, but it is exploding.
And the footage we've got is so damn impressive. And it's amazing because I filmed the whole thing. I'm like, wow,
I wrote some of it. You know, I'm like, my characters are so freaking cool.
And I think what made the zombie film so emotional and so real and so cool is that it was a book originally. I had written a book and it did not have Dakota in it. It was just the two boys and their story. So that was the backbone of it.
Or the cave. The cave wasn't in it.
She wrote basically all of the fun extra zombie bits.
I like excitement and dazzle and chaos.
She created all of the zombie warrior ladies, and we're gonna have fun with them in the sequel. She helped me create Pyro. Basically, I created the main characters.
Really hot, empowered women.
But I based the virus. I wanted the virus to be really realistic. Right. I was tired of the whole, they can turn in 10 seconds and run at you at 40,000 miles an hour and attack helicopters and pyramids. That's great, but it's also completely unrealistic. And I wanted this to be slow, creeping horror type thing. I wanted it to be rabies, only worse. And so it was funny because for months, I'd be up all night long watching videos of real people that had rabies and animals that had rabies and the effects of rabies. And I went rabid, basically. And on the set, we have one scene where one of the characters is experiencing hydrophobia. Okay. Because that's a part of the virus. You lose your appetite, you become hydrophobic, and then eventually you turn into a zombie. So I was like, okay, this is how hydrophobia is. And they're like, what are you talking about? I'm like, hold on a second. And so I pulled up some videos that were really horrible. It's horrible to talk about, but rabies is so damn scary.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing scarier than nature. Real things in life are scarier than anything on
Right.
TV. So
I agree.
So I took some inspiration from the cordyceps fungus. I took some inspiration from rabies, and the virus is called XRAB or X rhabdoviridae, and it's a mutated strain of the virus that has been created in a lab, and it's rampant, and nobody can control it.
She
That's
touched
awesome.
on, yeah, she touched on how people experience COVID,
Yeah.
and they were locked down. And in different countries, they were really locked down.
Yeah.
And so we touch on a lot of that because the government comes in and locks down people, and they're doing checkpoints on the highway.
And Dakota comes into play because he comes in to defend the infected and the non-infected alike. He's a hero. He's a hero.
Wow.
And he's defending against zombies. He's defending against overly aggressive governments.
I created Dakota. He's kind of like Bruce Springsteen. He's all American, and he loves his country, and he loves his countrymen. He loves the little guy. He loves the kids. He's out there fighting for Americana. He's red, white, and blue.
Yeah.
And he's just a really cool guy, really cool character.
And he's played by Nathan Kirby, who is huge. He's like 7 feet tall. When he came in through the front door of our doing rehearsals at a dojo. And we were practicing how to fall and how to act like a zombie in a safe environment. And when he walked in, everyone stopped and went, "Whoa!" Because he's huge. He's like an MMA wrestler, and he came in here and he's like, "Let's get this party started."
It was so cool too. I mean, I got a video of him and some of the cast, and after we got through eating and filming, they all started dancing, and they were doing the cha-cha-cha.
No, it was right foot two stomp, left foot two stomp, whatever that song is.
Yeah.
They were just a whole crowd of zombies and zombie slayers dancing to that, and it was so great.
I videotaped that.
That's awesome.
It was so awesome.
Our cast was so happy on the set that we'd come out and we'd be like, "Okay, it'll be another 5 hours." They're like, "We don't mind. We're having fun."
We baked cupcakes. Why wouldn't they be happy?
Yeah, we
right.
had
Wow.
And it was in the middle of Halloween, so whenever we'd run out of something, I'd be like, "Okay, I need more red paint," and they'd be like, "I'll go get it."
It was like a party. We would have cupcakes, we would have chili, we would have nachos, and we were like, yeah, we would like play music. It was great.
All of our projects are kind of like a fun, relaxed,
our life
family
is one big long party.
It's like a barbecue, but with zombies.
But that's fun that you guys are outgoing and funny, and and you guys have fun while you're doing it. I mean,
well, that's what life is. I mean, life should be one big party. It should be happiness and celebration of life.
Yeah. And our actors, they'd be like pretending to die. They'd be like having a dying scene that's really emotional, and they'd be like crying and everything. And then suddenly they'd be like, "There's a bee attacking me because I'm covered in chocolate syrup." There was just fun little behind the scene moments that were great. And we made a lot of friends and a lot of memories. So we're happy.
Yeah. I mean, you guys are very talented and creative, especially you, Brittany. You're doing all this stuff and coming out with all these crazy things and bringing them to life. That's amazing, and the fact that you guys can work together.
I couldn't have done any of this without my mom. She's the advice queen. She is the creative queen.
I write most of the characters for Dagon. The characters for Dagon are actually people I've met, and so it's like Maxine is one of the characters in Dagon. She's actually named after a lady named Maxine that I knew when I was a kid, and she's a big empowered woman that just kicks serious butt.
And she's sexy, even though she's a bit heavier.
Right. You know what?
We embrace all body types here.
I can't wait for you guys to get one of these.
Oh yeah.
Films.
I got a plastic one.
Yeah, we bought a plastic one.
Hey, but you got one, right?
Yeah.
That's what matters. You was recognized. You get recognized. That's awesome.
Use that as a prop.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah. Why not?
Get out of my drawer.
So, is there anything else that would you like to tell the viewers about what you guys do besides the filming?
Yeah, if you're a young woman and you're wanting to get started in the film industry, do it. Just go out and make your own films. Go to school if you can and learn, but if you can't afford it or you can't go to film school, find the people around you that are into the same thing and you can learn together. And don't let anyone tell you you can't do it. Don't tell anyone it's going to cost too much or you don't have enough money or you don't know enough people. Just do it. Like Nike says, just do it.
And if you're making a film, girls, buy a Blackmagic camera. They're so cool.
And network. That
Network is
is
the key.
so important to network because
It is.
like-minded individuals will help you. And like I have a really good friend in Hollywood, and she's been in the industry all her life. And like if I don't know something, I can ask her, or I can ask my friends that work at Jim Henson or Disney or Pixar. And I can just say, what setting do I need to do this? Or what about this contract? Or do you know a really good lawyer or whatever?
And I do the same thing with Adam Boster. He's Boster Castle Productions. He's helping us with the zombies. He did a great job with his advice. He's the one who convinced me to get a Blackmagic camera, and without which I would be screwed.
Is that the name of the camera, Blackmagic camera?
Yes, I've got a Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera, and damn, it looks so good. I'm so proud of this footage we got.
4K.
Yeah, I use the
pretty.
Lumix. I use the Lumix camera, which is a 4K camera as well. That's what I'm going to film my film with, my Lumix 4K camera.
Someday maybe we'll have reds, but right now
I wish. Dang it.
You will get there.
Scary looking.
Yeah, my friend Sean Cronin, I think he uses reds.
Okay, that's awesome.
Well, but anyway, thanks for having us on your show, and guys, check out our stuff.
We loved it.
Invite your friends, and if you want to, you can donate to our fundraisers we have up.
We continuously are going to have them up because we continuously make films, audiobooks, and comic books.
Is that link on your page as well?
Yeah, everything's on our Facebook pages. I'm Britt Sellers, and she's Diana Firefly. And you can follow the trail of our projects if you can't find us.
Like little crumbs, yeah.
Always something fun happening.
Always a party. Studios. Always something crazy happening. Always new stars coming. Oh, it's great.
Okay, Brittany, what inspiring message can you give the upcoming artist or someone that wants to come into the film industry? What message would you give them?
I would give them live and learn and don't give up. I mean, if you make a mistake, who cares? In 1,000 years, no one's going to even remember it.
Nobody will care.
Stop beating yourself up. Go back and fix the mistake or keep going. Just do it. Just do what you want to do and don't let anybody tell you nothing. Just get out there and make your dreams come true. If you don't have $1 million, who cares? Get your buddies together. Go out there and make a movie. Do what you want to do. Just have fun. No one can stop you.
That's right. That was a great message. So I want to thank you both for coming on the show. I will definitely reach out to you in a couple more months and see what you guys are up to. Especially, I can't wait to see that movie, girl. I'm excited. I'm a horror fan, okay? So I can't wait to see the trailer. Send me the trailers, Britt or Diana. I want to check out the trailers. I'll post them up on my website. I'll send them out to my other buddies that have podcasts. I'm not sure if you know my brother, Mike Wagner.
No.
You don't know Mike Wagner. Mike Wagner has a great talk show.
Send us this show.
We'll exchange links. I'll
send it around to the UK and stuff.
Oh, you think the UK don't know who I am? The UK know who I am. Oh, they know. No, but I'll send it to you. So definitely, thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Keep doing what you're doing. I love it, and hopefully someday I'll see you guys somewhere in the industry.
Hell yeah.
You guys are so awesome. All right, so thank you so much. I'll see you again, and thank all the viewers for coming in and showing these beautiful women some love. YouTube, Parapost Network, all the channels. All right, so thank you, girls. Have a good night, and I'll see you
too.
soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Those are my good friends, Brittany Sellers and her mom, Diana Firefly. Check out their websites. Make sure you guys can donate, help them out. You know, that's what we're here for. And I appreciate everyone to tune in today and shows these people some love. Big shout out to all the viewers that logged in from YouTube to Facebook to Powerpost Network and everyone else that's on here. Thank you so much. And remember to share this link because sharing is caring. And I'll see you guys next weekend with some more great guests. Oh, I want to apologize because I had Hollywood actor Derek Webb coming on today at 3:00, but he called me at the last moment, told me he couldn't make it, so we're going to reschedule that for a later date. So thank you guys so much. Love you guys. Remember to do what you was born to do. All right, don't let no one stop that. And remember, God and family first, always. And with that being said, you guys know what I'm about to do, right? About to get out of here. Peace, love, respect. I'm out.